Welcome to Tensoro, a space to breathe, relax, and return to yourself. Today we are going to be doing a body scan. We're just going to notice from the top of our head all the way down to our toes. And this helps with to release any suppressed emotions or just become a little bit more present. So let's just start off by noticing the chair under us, maybe the softness of the chair, our body pressing down on the chair below us. Maybe just noticing our feet on the ground, our feet inside our socks, the temperature inside our socks, the texture, our back on the chairs behind us, or if we're lying on a bed, notice our back on the bed. So now that we're just a little bit more present, we're going to start with a body scan by just taking 3 deep breaths. So now let's begin. Let's notice the different sensations on the top of our head. Does it feel tight, soft, dull, warm, cold? Now let's just take a moment now, bring our attention to our forehead, just noticing what we feel in that area. If you feel tense, soft, cold, warm. Sometimes throughout the day, this is where we hold actually a lot of different emotions. Now let's bring our way down to just notice what we feel in the nose area. And if at any point, if you don't feel much during this meditation, it's perfectly fine. You could just notice that. Now just notice what we feel in our face, our cheeks, maybe our jaw if it feels tense. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just notice that. Now let's just move our way down into the chest area, just noticing what we feel over there. This is a big place where we hold tension sometimes. Just notice what you feel in that area. If you feel tense, soft, sharp pain. Now we're going to move our way right below the chest. noticing what we feel in that area, the place where sometimes we hold anxiety. And if you feel any emotions, it's perfectly fine because an emotion is just a sensation in the body. So now let's bring our way into our stomach, just noticing what we feel in that area. If it feels soft, tight. Now moving our way downwards, just noticing what we feel. And we could choose one of our legs, our hips. We're going to start in our hip, noticing what we feel there. And if you feel any pain in any areas of your body, just notice it. A lot of the times in our lives, we run away from the pain. So this is us just giving ourselves and our bodies time to process the pain. So notice what we feel in that one hip, the leg, the knee, and then below the knee all the way up to the ankle. And then the foot. Now let's just move our way into the other hip, just noticing what we feel there. From the hip, we're going to notice how we feel all the way until the knee. And then from the knee, we're just going to notice what we feel in that area. And if you need a deep breath at any point in this meditation, it's perfectly fine to just take a quick deep breath in and then gently bring your attention back to what you're focusing on. So let's just notice what we feel, moving our way down from the knee all the way until the ankle. And then now let's just feel what we feel in the foot. We're going to slowly bring our way back up to one of our shoulders, noticing what we feel in that area of our body. And if at any point you get lost in thought during this meditation, it's perfectly fine. Just gently bring yourself back to what area you're focusing on. So now, what do we feel? All the way down from our shoulder into our elbow, and our elbow into our arm, what do we feel in the hand? And then what do we feel in the top of the other shoulder? From the shoulder into the elbow, and the elbow into the wrist, and the wrist into the hand. So now that we've gone through this experience together, let's just notice how we feel in this very moment. If we feel better, sometimes we feel worse because we're noticing every experience that is happening with our body. And it could be uncomfortable because sometimes we run away from these sensations. So now that we're done with this meditation, let's just take a moment to just maybe wiggle our toes, our feet, our hands, and just you could open your eyes if you want. You could stay in the meditative state. Thank you guys for joining me today on this experience, and have a great rest of your day or night.